It's been a minute. In this video, I'm just going to be showing you what I am taking to a gig. Tonight we are doing a worship night for my church I grew up at. So the Morningtide will be playing there, and you can check out our band and videos and other stuff here. Go check us out. You can find links for Spotify in the description. I wanted to show you guys a few cool things I got as well, namely this Hercules Three Guitar Stand, and I don't know why more people haven't talked about this. Maybe they have, but I think it's probably one of the best things I've seen. There are some issues with it, but I do want to talk about it briefly. So let's begin. Basically, the idea is to hold 3 guitars or instruments, and it's pretty great because you've got Hercules. They've made some decent quality and decent looking stands in the past, but they had an issue where the clutch mechanism would fall apart, but they fixed it. It's better quality plastic now, so this thing will hold up to years of abuse, hopefully, instead of just a few. So this thing is just your normal tripod design. It's pretty large footprint to keep it stable. And you have these guys which keep the guitars from banging around. So the nice thing is you can slide it up and down wherever you want, and then when you pull these out, they engage something to keep it. You can still move it, but it's not going to slide up and down as much. So that's cool. And then you can raise this guy up, and then you can just lift these guys into place, and there's a little clutch. Let's see if we can focus on this. There's a little clutch here that you can like slide out to like bring it down and lift it up. And so the nice thing about this stand is that when you put a guitar in it, it locks and keeps the guitar from falling out. So if I grab my acoustic here, stick it in, then it doesn't move. But the nice thing about this stand is that with one stand, I can actually put 3 guitars in it. So put one in the back, and then one right here. And so let's see, this is a little high, so I'm gonna lower it down a little bit. Okay, but yeah, and they fit really nicely. Let me take it off the tripod and show y'all how this is working. Because boy, it's working good. Yeah, the nice thing is you get 3 guitars here, and then it has the little brace thing, and it supports them, and it's pretty sturdy. You know, it's not gonna fall over really easily. So I highly recommend this. It's about 85 bucks. Sounds like a lot for a stand. It's the most I've ever paid for a stand, but it's worth it for on-stage use. If you don't want to lug around one of these long boys, which this was much cheaper and crappier. But yeah, so that's that. So what I love about this stand is that it holds 3 guitars and it packs up really nice. All you have to do is just take these guys and pull this, slide this clutch out. Sorry, it's a really dark background. I'll do it over here. You just grab this part here, pull it out, and then it like locks into this thing down here. And then do the last one. Those guys fold up, press this button, drop this down, lift these boys up, and then finally just collapse the triangle. And it all just is a really nice, convenient package. I do wish that they offered some kind of bag, because it just comes in this, the cardboard box. And I think that's kind of, it sucks that there's not a case for it. So, but what can you do? 85 bucks, not sponsored. I just like this, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, for guitars this evening, I will be playing the Jazzmaster, I think. Still got the Pure Vintage 65 pickups in here. I recently installed the Mastery thimbles underneath the Mastery bridge. So I've had the Mastery bridge on this guitar for years, I think since 2017, but I never actually had the real thimbles, so the bridge was rocking back and forth when you push the arm down. Now it doesn't. Now it doesn't rock, and I think that extra contact helped the sustain a little bit. It's currently, I rewired everything, so push-pull for for out of phase when both pickups are on. 500K pots. Rhythm circuit, I didn't rewire this, but so it's kind of the stock thing. But the wires in between the rhythm circuit and in between the rhythm circuit and the switch and the rest of the wiring has been redone aside from the grounds. So got the stock thing. I did the hammer trick, which helped. Arm still squeaks a little bit, and you need to do the fixing up. And took the finish off the neck. It's nice and smooth. So this will be number 1. Just have this Fender Soft Gig Bag. I have one hard shell case, but it's much easier to carry around a gig bag if I'm not flying or throwing it in a van or anything, and I'm just putting it in my car. So I'll be keeping a nice close watch on it. Okay, so that's that. We have an Altoids can that actually has picks. I don't have the mango Altoids are not back. With these boys, those will be going in the gig bag. In-ear monitors, pretty important. My wife is singing as well, so I will pack hers. Extra strings, you got String Joy 10 to 52s. I like String Joy. Their strings are on, I think, all my guitars right now. So I've been trying them out. I like them. They're good. Capo, D'Addario, whatever. Works great. I like the adjustable tension. So got the Lava Retro Coil cable. It's really orange and fun. And that's bag number 1. And then in bag number 2, I've already packed a tweed strap from Fender and a seatbelt strap. And I will be packing my weird Telecaster, which has a Deco Boom pickguard, Fender original 52 pickups. New wiring from, we have StewMac 250K pots and Mojo Tone wiring. I think a StewMac pots, got the potentiometer from StewMac. Tried to put an updated jack, but I need to drill out the hole more. So Fender neck in the 90s, horrible string through the body job by myself. So you can see that. And it's light, it's fun, it's cheap. I don't have to feel bad if it gets a ding on it. And I love it. Probably one of the best sounding guitars in my collection too, honestly. Okay, so that's guitars and stands. Let's come down here for the pedal board. Life update for me. I've been busy working at an internship, working on a paper I'm hoping to publish in November, end of November, so that's why I haven't really made any videos. Plus I was kind of burnt out on them. They're just taking a long time, so I'm gonna try to do more fun little stuff, try to take it easy and not try to do the most insane production. Pedal board, hopefully we'll put out the pedal board rundown video that I'm working on. I think I just need to record the intro jam and edit the thing. But yeah, mostly we'll be using Comp, Golden Boy, volume, chorus, delay, reverb, ACS1 for my amp. So, by the way, I've been loving the ACS1. It is my absolute favorite. It just works so well. And you can do stereo amps, and you can put the amps after the delay and reverb, which I think is just the best. So, Temple Trio 21, we got locking jacks. Love that power con over there. And got the flight case, of course, because you gotta get one of these if you buy a pedal board. So I have an extra 1/4 inch, 2 extra 1/4 inches, a little patch guy, and I'll be loading this in there. So one of the cool things I did with this pedal board build was I decided to have locking jacks for everything to make sure nothing got yanked out, and I was tired of the IEC connector. So I did a Neutrik locking power con connector, and it's one of the best decisions ever. It looks so sick. I was inspired to do this by Ruben Y at my church, Calvary Corvallis, who did this on his board a few years ago. So basically what I'm hearing. Okay, and there she is, all ready to go. Wow, it looks so ghastly in the sunlight. All right, and that's what I bring to a gig.